Science is supposed to be systematic and rational, yet some of the most famous breakthroughs started with ideas that looked reckless or downright bizarre. From locking volunteers in total darkness to cooking plankton pancakes at sea, these studies pushed the limits of ethics, technology, and occasionally common sense. Every story you are about to hear is documented in university archives, peer-reviewed journals, or government reports. This is Tensation's countdown of the top 10 weirdest science experiments ever conducted. After number 1, you will understand why a Nobel Prize sometimes begins with a decision that looks completely insane. Number 10. The pitch drop experiment. A funnel full of tarry pitch has been dripping since 1927. Pitch shatters like glass if you hit it, but it also flows like syrup over years. Each glob takes nearly a decade to form and detach. In 2014, high-speed cameras finally recorded a drop falling, giving physicists direct evidence of viscosity 1 billion times thicker than water. Why it matters? It is the longest-running demonstration that some solids behave as liquids over geological timescales. Number 9. 40 days in total darkness, 15 volunteers entered a cave with no clocks, phones, or sunlight. Researchers tracked brain waves, body temperature, and circadian rhythms. Most participants thought only 28 days had passed. Some spontaneously adopted a 36-hour day, sleeping 15 hours at a stretch. Why it matters? Space agencies and polar researchers use the data to design lighting schedules for crews in extreme isolation. Number 8. Pigeon ping. Behaviorist B.F. Skinner built a tiny ping-pong table and rewarded pigeons with food pellets every time they hit a lightweight ball. Within weeks, the birds performed rallies lasting more than a dozen shots. Why it matters? Showed that chained reinforcement can build surprisingly complex behaviors, paving the way for modern animal training methods and even some AI reward algorithms. Number 7. The monster study. 22 orphan children were split between positive speech therapy and harsh criticism every time they stuttered. Several in the negative group developed permanent speech anxiety. Why it matters became a landmark case cited in every research ethics syllabus on why informed consent and child safeguards are essential. Number 6. The Stanford prison experiment. College students role-played guards and prisoners in a basement jail. After 36 hours, guards imposed solitary confinement, making prisoners clean toilets with bare hands. The study was cancelled on day 6. Why it matters sparked decades of debate about situational power, leading to updated rules for human subjects research in psychology. Number 5. Facial feedback hypothesis. Participants rated cartoons while holding a pen between their teeth, forcing a smile, or between their lips, forcing a pout. The smile group consistently found the cartoons funnier. Later replications have been mixed, but large multi-lab studies still show a modest effect. Why it matters? Opened new angles on how body posture and expression influence mood. Now used in therapy for depression. Mid-video reminder: if you are learning something new, tap like and consider subscribing. It helps the channel and tells us to keep making countdowns, like this one. Number 4. The Milgram obedience shocks. Volunteers believed they were shocking a learner for wrong answers. Each shock label increased from 15 to 450 volts. 2/3 of participants reached the maximum setting when urged by an authority figure. Why it matters? Demonstrated that ordinary individuals can commit harmful acts under social pressure, influencing modern codes for military and medical ethics. Number 3. The human plankton feast. British oceanographer Sir Alistair Hardy wondered if castaways could survive on plankton. He collected buckets of algae mid-Atlantic, filtered them through muslin, fried the sludge into green pancakes, and made his crew eat them. They reported an earthy spinach taste and no ill effects. Why it matters? Pioneered edible microalgae research, leading to commercial products like spirulina and chlorella. Number 2. Project Starfish Prime. The United States launched a 1.4 megaton nuclear bomb 250 miles above the Pacific Ocean. The resulting electromagnetic pulse knocked out streetlights in Hawaii and produced artificial auroras across the night sky. Why it matters? Revealed how high-altitude nukes could disable satellites and power grids, informing modern space weather protection strategies. Number 1. Barry Marshall drinks Australian doctor Barry Marshall believed ulcers were caused by bacteria, not stress. To prove causation, he drank live H. pylori culture, developed gastritis within days, then cured himself with antibiotics. He shared the 2005 Nobel Prize in Medicine for redefining ulcer treatment worldwide. Why it matters? Demonstrates the power and risk of self-experimentation in overturning medical dogma. Honorable mention A. The Laughing Epidemic tributes researchers filmed a Tanzanian boarding school where students could not stop laughing for weeks. The contagion spread to nearby villages and forced temporary school closures. Scientists still debate whether it was mass psychogenic illness or a stress response. Adds 45 seconds of quirky footage and commentary. Honorable mention B. NASA's weightless cats before human space. NASA filmed cats and pigeons in a falling aircraft to see how animals orient in zero gravity. The confused cat flipping on camera makes a quick 15-second visual gag. While illustrating early vestibular research, science can be orderly, but it can also be bold, messy, and occasionally outrageous. Each experiment on today's list changed a field, sparked ethical reforms, or inspired future tech. Which study amazed you the most? Share your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a sensation video. We post full-length lists every Monday and Thursday and shorts every weekend. Thanks for watching, and remember, the next groundbreaking discovery may start as an idea that looks truly weird.